Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. During Sister Wives Season 19, Robyn Brown has reflected on her childhood. But as she shares more details, fans question her story. Did she truly grow up fearing that people would find out she was living a polygamous life? Robyn Brown had a history of hiding. With each little breadcrumb Sister Wives star, Robyn Brown reveals about her past. She seems to unravel a bit of her previous story. Undoubtedly, fans are watching her like a hawk since she is prone to manipulating the truth. Previously, she had talked about how hard it was living a plural life because of the fear that comes with the family being separated. Since polygamy wasn't legal, she felt the pressure not to disclose the information. But during a recent episode, she revealed she went to a private church school. Likewise, she has discussed how her father wasn't present for many parts of her life, which is why she wants Robyn Brown to step up and reconnect with his kids. Did Robyn Brown really grow up fearing being a polygamist? On Reddit, several Sister Wives fans discuss how Robyn Brown didn't seem to have a polygamous childhood. First, a user says, "Doesn't everyone involved need to know?" Then they add, so I was thinking about Robyn saying she grew up in polygamy and that she had multiple mums and siblings. But then she goes on to say they didn't live in the same state as the other mum. Now this wasn't just with her dad. When researching it seemed this applied to her stepfather also, so she never had to lie at school about other kids not being her siblings. Her dads never had to deny her, as there wouldn't have been two wives in one state at the same time, and she therefore wasn't raised in polygamy. To me, it sounds like her mom was the affair partner more than once. Do the wives always know about each other? Furthermore, the Redditor questions if Robyn Brown's mom was the side piece. She says, so the next question is, don't all of the wives have to know there are other wives for it to be polygamy? How can you be married to two people unless you're a bigamist? I understand the whole spiritual marriage, but again, wouldn't all wives need to be in on it? And it'd have to be done in a church in front of people. When Robyn's mom visited, why didn't her other mom come? And why did she say her stepfather only claimed her publicly when Sister's Wives came out? Then the Redditor adds, so does that mean that she didn't know his other children and developed a relationship with them later, therefore offering one of his kids' children a nanny job to create this close polygamist family dynamic? She lies about everything, and you can only Google parts of the truth. You can't go off anything she says, because the next series she says the complete opposite. Come on guys, what are the facts? Another fan adds, Robyn's mom was 100% the other woman. This is always a question I have. Why does she say she had these relationships 1 minute, and then the next minute say they lived miles away, and dad was always traveling? The original poster adds, this is a thing that gets me. If the other wife knew, would she not compromise and let him do Christmas here this year and there next year? Alternate them to be fair. Seems he spent the holidays with his real family. But someone else explains the competition among wives was brutal. Her life of polygamy looked different. Although Robyn Brown's polygamous lifestyle was different from the Browns, it wasn't uncommon. Someone else points out, we've never heard of them or seen them for Christine or Mary either though. Their other moms have never been on the show or anything, and Robyn's version of polygamy isn't uncommon in their culture. When the family met the girls from escaping polygamy, they talked about how their dads had different houses with different wives and kids, and they'd drop off a box of moldy food. Another person clarifies, there is extremely minimal evidence that she had any real-life experience with day-to-day polygamist family life. Early year Robyn Brown may have had a closer polygamist experience. However, other Sister Wives fans had more information about Robyn Brown's childhood. One person says, the current AUB prophet's daughter and her husband have confirmed that both Robyn's bio dad and stepdad Paul lived polygamy on the compound. Alice and her children lived there until Paul moved them out of state. We've never been told why. Maybe his first wife hated Alice or hated living polygamy. Cody made some sort of ugly comment in one of his interviews about how awful it would be if Paul had to spend eternity with his first wife. There's people who grew up in the AUB and knew Robyn that say it is legit her family was a polygamous family, a normal or common one. I'm talking about NoTestoSelf44 on TikTok and YouTube, but I don't have specific links. So maybe the stepfather had a job offer in another state. One wife was able/happy to move, and the other one, Robyn's mom, didn't? Similar to Janelle staying when Cody and co. moved to Utah because she had a job and a routine she didn't want to give up. What do you think? Did Robyn Brown have a good reason to fear people suspecting she lived polygamy as a child? Does her story seem to have holes? Do you think she is still concealing details that make its continuity hard to understand? Are you ready for a new episode of Sister Wives? Drop your comments below.